Did you grow up in the city?
Well, it was the city. It was northeast part of Philadelphia, and even though it was the city, we had uh, houses that were all was it like what do they call those houses? Row houses, and that was different. And you were right next to each other, and and you just walked everywhere.
How was it different from how your kids grew up?
Yes, was because I could walk anywhere, and I did walk everywhere, and even to school was a good 1, 2, 4, maybe 4 blocks to get to school, and we came home for lunch. So I walked an awful lot, and after. Our children weren't able to walk to the stores because we were too far. We were in the suburbs, and it was right outside of Philadelphia. So even they had playmates and everything. They'd find them, but it wasn't like tons of kids in one block, something like that. But they would ride their bikes, but mostly we had to take them by car to go anywhere because I was able to walk the avenue, which is Frankfurt Avenue, 1, 2, 4 blocks up that way, then how many up that way, how many up that way. And the library was really far, and I went there constantly. I loved that, but it was all I knew as well, And my kids probably were very happy with what they had because that's what they knew. But that's the big difference, I think, that where we could go and things like that.
Yeah. How many TVs did you have in your house?
We didn't even have a TV till I was probably a teenager or close to teenager. They just didn't have them. I'm trying to think.
Like they didn't have a maid or like.
Well, I think. In fact, people next door to us got one, like the first on the block, and they would invite us over for certain shows, and then we would go over and just watch that. And then we got one, but I don't remember how old I was. Not too old, I guess.